Okay, you ready to deep dive into some anime art and merch?
Always.
Sweet. We've got a ton of YouTube videos and some really cool articles here, all about Japanese art books, prints, like the whole world of anime-inspired stuff.
Yeah,
And we've got an expert with us today who knows this scene inside and out.
I'm excited to dig into this. It's amazing how anime art has really gone mainstream, right?
It really
And it's not
has.
just about watching the shows anymore.
Totally. And that comes across in these sources. We've got YouTubers sharing their collections, articles, breaking down different art styles. It's really kind of mind-blowing how much there is to explore.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of this deep dive, I think you'll have a much better idea of what's out there and maybe like discover something new to add to your own wish list. What do you think?
Definitely. I'm always looking for new stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
So one of the first things that caught my eye was the world of Japanese art books. There's this awesome YouTube video from Sasha. She runs the Seritzy channel.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her stuff.
She gives us a tour of her art book collection. And her enthusiasm is like contagious.
I love that. She's so passionate. And you know what I love about art books?
What?
It's not just about seeing the pictures, it's the whole experience.
Oh, yeah.
The paper, those colors and print. It's a level of detail and immersion you just don't get online.
She totally makes that point in her video. She's like comparing viewing art on a screen versus seeing it printed, and especially with something like watercolor.
Yeah, watercolor.
Makes you appreciate the physical object so much more.
Totally. And the paper itself can be part of the artistic expression, you know?
Oh, interesting.
Take Ilya Kushinov's art book, Momentary, for example.
Okay.
He uses different paper types to separate his finished artwork from the initial sketches.
Oh, wow.
It's like you get to see his process.
That's so cool. It adds a whole other layer to appreciating the art for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of detail, Sasha mentions this illustration series. She says the art is amazing, but it's super tiny, which honestly just makes me want to see it more.
Right. It's like, what are they hiding in those tiny details?
Those illustration books are basically a yearly snapshot of the anime art world.
Ooh.
They feature a ton of artists, mostly Japanese, so it's great for discovering new styles.
It's like a curated gallery, but in a book. Love that. Another one that caught my eye was Girls Illustration.
I have that one.
Sasha was saying how it showcases all these different art styles, again, mostly by Japanese artists.
Yeah.
Just seems like a fantastic source of inspiration.
It really is.
And it's not always about what they're drawing. You know, sometimes it's the technique itself.
Absolutely.
Like Sasha was raving about this architecture-focused art book.
Cool.
It uses this gritty, textured watercolor style to capture those Japanese streetscapes.
So cool. What's interesting there is that the artist chose to kind of embrace the imperfections.
Oh, yeah.
That texture of the city. It really challenges the idea that art has to be, perfectly polished.
Right.
It's about finding beauty in everyday details. Yeah. It makes you look at it in a totally new way.
Yeah.
But let's move beyond the books for a sec, because as you know, there's a whole universe of anime merch out there. We've got another YouTuber, Haley, from Daiju Boo Boo.
Oh, yeah.
And she actually made a video specifically about merch that isn't Thai figures,
Smart.
which I thought was awesome because it really broadens the horizons a bit.
Figures are a popular way to connect with a series, but there's so much more out there.
So much.
It's about finding items that really, resonate with you.
Right.
Whether it's something you use every day or like a super unique collectible.
Totally. And Haley breaks down the world of merch into these different categories.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's kind of mind-blowing, the variety.
It is.
You got wearables, like apparel, although she gives a fair warning that the quality can be kind of hit or miss.
Oh, yeah.
And tote bags, which seem like a safer bet. She even mentions Uniqlo's anime collaborations for the fashion-conscious fans out there.
Uniqlo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool to see how they're navigating the anime market. They're trying to find that balance between mainstream appeal and designs that, hardcore fans will love.
Right.
It shows how much anime has become part of fashion.
It's not just about slapping a character on a t-shirt anymore. It's got to be more thoughtful than that.
Exactly. And then there's those smaller collectibles.
Yeah.
Like can badges, enamel pins, acrylic charms. Haley makes this point that they might be small, but the sheer variety is huge. I gotta admit, when she described Caspa's pinched character straps, I was like, what?
Oh my God, those are so cute.
It's like so clever and funny too.
It's like they took that classic chibi style, but then they added like another layer of humor.
Totally. And then she moves on to display items. Acrylic stands, which are perfect for smaller spaces.
Yeah.
She even mentions shikishi boards.
Shikishi boards.
Those are traditional Japanese calligraphy boards,
Okay.
but they've become super popular for, like, collecting autographs and illustrations at events.
That's awesome.
She even has one that's like a collab between Fate Grand Order and Lawson.
Lawson, the convenience store? Wow.
Yeah.
You can literally admire your favorite characters while grabbing a snack.
Right. And then she talks about clear files, too.
I use those for everything.
She paints this hilarious image of, like, businessmen pulling documents out of anime folders.
Oh my God, stop! That's too funny!
I know, right?
And of course, we got to talk wall decor. Haley brings up wall scrolls and posters and highlights, like the difference in quality. She mentions she's working on a whole video just about her wall scroll collection, which I'm definitely going to check out.
Wall scrolls are super interesting. They have this long history in Japanese art, you know?
I know that.
Often depicting, like, landscapes or calligraphy.
Cool.
So to see them used for anime art, it's like this cool blend of old and new.
Right. It speaks to how much a part of the culture it's become.
Totally.
And then she gets into these really unique items like CDs, not just for the music, but like for the packaging and bonus content.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We've got plushies, particularly those adorable but kind of space-consuming Niso-berry plushies.
So cute.
She even mentions things like Demon Slayer-themed Tomica model cars.
No way!
And jigsaw puzzles, which you can totally turn into wall art after you're done.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how much anime has, like, permeated everyday life.
It really is.
You can find anime-inspired versions of just about anything.
It's true.
From fashion to home decor to everyday stuff. It's like it allows fans to integrate their passions into every aspect of their lives.
And it totally gives you permission to like really express yourself and connect with others who get it.
It really does. And it even opens doors to, you know, exploring your own creativity.
Which is a perfect segue to Haley's other video. She hauls a bunch of Japanese art books that she got during a Play Asia sale.
Oh, nice.
And she talks about how they're inspiring her to get back into drawing.
I love that.
It's something a lot of people can relate to, I think, like rekindling that artistic spark.
Totally. Art books can be so motivating, especially if you're an aspiring artist.
Right.
They give you a glimpse into how these amazing professionals work, and it sparks ideas, reminds you that everyone starts somewhere.
For sure.
Yeah.
Haley specifically mentions the yearly illustration book as a good resource for finding new artists.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Especially since this year it has a wider variety of styles.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is awesome. She also got a couple of drawing reference books.
I love those.
One focused on cute fairy tale outfits and another one on cultural and fantasy outfits.
Those sound fun.
Even if you're not super into drawing anime,
Yeah.
I could see these being helpful for any artist who wants to, expand their skills.
Absolutely. Inspiration can come from anywhere, right?
Totally. It's about taking elements from different things and making them your own. Another find that caught my eye was the Hanuhiro Tanji art book and poster book combo. But here's the dilemma. The poster book's designed so you can tear out the prints and display them.
Okay.
But Haley's like struggling with actually doing it.
Oh, I get that.
What would you do?
It's tough. I mean, part of me wants to keep the book intact.
Right.
But then again, those posters are meant to be seen.
True.
Maybe frame a few favorites and keep the rest in the book.
Ooh, that's a good compromise.
Yeah.
You get the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Haley also got this book called Cool Japan Design,
I've heard of that one.
which speaks to like both of our interests, I think.
Totally.
It's a collection of graphics from Japanese manga, animation, and games. But the focus is on the aesthetics of merch and special editions.
I love that. It's like they're acknowledging the artistry behind all those extra details.
Right.
Like the packaging, the limited edition releases, all that stuff. It can be so creative.
It's about appreciating the whole package. One artist Haley was super excited about was Ueshimi Sudoki.
Ooh, yeah. Love their work.
She finally got their Midnight Hour art book. She'd mentioned them in a previous video, so it was cool to see her actually score a copy.
I bet.
Ueshimi Sudoki has this super distinct style, thin lines, block colors, and this isometric perspective that just gives their work a totally unique feel.
Yeah, Ueshimi Sudoki's art is a great example of how graphic design can really elevate a piece.
Oh, for sure.
Those clean lines, the bold colors, and that isometric perspective. It makes it so visually striking.
It's like that perfect blend of stylish and approachable.
Hmm.
And of course, no art book haul would be complete without a little Fate.
Of course not.
Haley showed off the Fate Grand Order second anniversary album, And it sounds absolutely stunning.
Oh, yeah.
She said she already has the first and third albums, and she's on the hunt for the fourth one, the Chaldea Park edition.
Yeah.
It seems like these albums are a must-have for serious FGO fans.
They're gorgeous. They're like beautifully designed collector's items that allow fans to, celebrate their love for a series.
It's like owning a piece of the game's history. But let's shift gears for a bit and focus on some specific artists who, popped up in multiple sources.
Okay.
It's like we're putting together a map of the anime art world, one artist at a time.
Love that. It's always interesting to see how certain artists resonate with different people. It shows the power of art, right?
Totally. First up, we have Ilya Koshinov. We saw his momentary art book in Sasha's collection, and Haley mentioned him in the Illustration 2021 book.
Oh, yeah.
His work is so distinct.
Ilya Kushinov is known for his incredibly detailed and painterly style.
Yes.
His art often features dynamic poses, super expressive characters, and this beautiful, vibrant color palette.
I know. It's no wonder he's popular for both art books and figures. His style really translates well.
It really does.
Next, we have Hanajiro Tanji, whose work popped up in both Haley's Hall video and Sasha's collection. Their style is so whimsical.
Oh, yeah.
Almost Victorian-inspired, but with this elegant and playful twist. And of course, we can't forget about that poster book dilemma.
Right. Hanoshiro Tanji's art is so unique. Those Victorian influences are definitely there, but it's still modern and fresh.
Totally.
And yeah, that poster book perfectly captures that struggle collectors have. Do you preserve it or do you experience it fully?
It's so true. Then we have Orishimi Sudoki, who is featured in both of Haley's videos. We touched on their style earlier, but I'd love to hear more about what makes their work so special.
Well, like we were saying, Washimi Sudoki's art has that graphic design feel,
It does.
which is probably why Haley loves it so much. The clean lines and those bold colors, it's just so visually appealing.
And that isometric perspective adds something really cool, too.
Totally. There's a sense of both style and accessibility that makes it, appealing to a wider audience, especially for those who are maybe just starting out with digital art.
Haley also mentioned an artist named Ask, whose work she found on Toubao.
Oh, wow. Tow the bow. That's dedication.
It sounded like it was a challenge to get shipped, but she was super happy to finally have it. She mentioned that Ask did a lot of ethos figures, so that's a cool connection for figure collectors out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's interesting how Ask's work spans figures and original prints.
It is.
Shows their talent, appealing to all sorts of collectors.
And lastly, we have Loish. Sasha featured her a lot in her art book tour. Loish's books are, super sought after, and for good reason.
They are amazing. Loish's style is just, you know it when you see it.
You really do.
It's so beautiful, so painterly.
So dreamy.
Often with those, ethereal characters, that soft lighting, and this sense of quiet beauty that really draws you in.
Totally. It's amazing how these artists have built these, devoted followings. There's a real appreciation for this kind of art.
Totally. And it goes beyond just appreciating the art itself.
Right.
We see fans creating their own art, going to conventions, cosplaying, collecting.
Yeah.
It's a whole community.
It really is.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, what stood out to you the most? From all these sources, was it like a particular style or a type of merch you'd never even heard of?
That's a good question.
That's the thing about a deep dive like this. It's just the beginning.
So true. This is just a tiny peek into this massive world of anime art.
It really is.
And remember, every artist, every series, every piece of merch has a story behind it.
That's so true.
Go explore, find what you love, get lost in it all.
I love that. And before we wrap up, I have one last thought for you.
Okay.
We saw a lot of incredible art made by fans for fans, right?
Yes.
What if you tried creating some anime-inspired art?
Ooh,
What story would you tell?
I like that.
What would your style be?
That's a great question to leave everyone with.
Right. We all have stories to tell, and art's a really powerful way to do that.
It is.
So tap into that. And don't forget to check the show notes for links to all the sources we talked about. If you discover any awesome art on your own, let us know. Happy exploring.
Yeah.